I'm Tom from Do-It-Yourself Home Automation, and this is a look at Dvash Date Nectar or Date Honey. This is a product that I really like. It's basically a good alternative to honey or other kinds of sweeteners. It's a plant-based sweetener made from dates, and this is very popular in the Middle East. It's very popular in the Mediterranean. You don't see it as much in the United States. Dvash is a relatively new brand. They started in 2016, and they make it and sell it here. So basically, it's made by taking dates and grinding them up, turning them into this really thick syrup. They call this the nectar. They have a syrup that's, I think, a little bit less thick. But basically, you use it like you would use honey or molasses or another kind of liquid sweetener like that. Some advantages of it: it's 100% dates, so it's basically just ground up dried fruit. That doesn't necessarily mean that it's health food. It's still a sweetener, but they claim it has 25% less sugar than honey. There's no added sugar, so it's all based from the plant. And it's paleo and vegan friendly. This brand happens to be kosher and organic and non-GMO also. And I like to use this in all kinds of different ways. It's great in a smoothie if you take some of the date nectar and add it into a smoothie with coconut milk and a little bit of ice. You can blend that up, a banana. It's a really great smoothie. You can use it on yogurt. You can use it to bake where you would normally use honey. You can use it in place of other sweeteners in recipes. Apparently it's supposed to be a little bit better in terms of glycemic index than some other sweeteners, though it is still, pretty sugary. So what does it actually taste like? It's kind of like I'd say a fig Newton ground up, essentially like a liquid fig Newton is what it tastes like to me. I think it's delicious. It has a darker kind of flavor, almost like molasses, more so than honey. And I think it's a great addition, again, to smoothies and yogurt and that kind of thing. It's, again, super popular in other places in the world, but just not that well known in the United States. But versus something like honey, where you're just getting a total shot of sugar, you've got all the goodness of the ground up fruit here. I mean, it's basically just pure fruit turned into a sweetener. You can buy a brand like this. You can also make your own fairly readily. There's a lot of recipes online to make your own date honey by taking dates and grinding them up, mixing them with water, running them through a strainer. It's a very easy home sweetener that you can make pretty readily. I think this one actually uses California dates, so it is something that's made here in the United States. And again, Dvash brand I find is a really good quality. I use this every morning. I use it in cooking. I use it to make a post-workout smoothie. It's just a really great, versatile ingredient. If you haven't tried it before, a nice thing to try out and add to your pantry. If you found this helpful in any way, please subscribe to my channel. It really helps.